we are going to battle match number 3 with Esper, Geistflayer. My opponent roll yet? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Play 1, 2. Always shuffle 7 times. It's good luck. See? Not a bad hand. I'll take that. Alright, now I think that since we're on the play, I might want to just run out this Creeping Tar Pit right away. Yeah, I do. Because the next turn, well, if I don't draw a 2-mana Counterspell, I'm going to be Thought Scouring myself and holding for this. So, there we go. Alright, so red-green, he could be on Joned over there. If I'm playing it on a Saturday afternoon, you get a lot of weird brews on a Saturday afternoon. Time of your day really affects like what your meta game is on Cockatrice. Alright, let's Thought Scour myself. Alright, we got flying in our yard. Probably should fetch before I do that. Let's see, what do we need? We got blue and black. Let's get white. Oh man, all these lands though. Not good. Well, we will be on Cryptic Mana next turn. That helps a little bit. Just hope that, well, I can actually handle Liliana at this point because I've got so many lands in my hand to discard, but I don't really have a good way of dealing with it other than bouncing it back to his hand with a Cryptic. Okay, go if we can handle it too. What is with people forgetting Summoning Sickness? Get a little jumpy on the Cockatrice. Alright, let's exile that guy. Derping, sorry, he said. Alright. Let's get blue-black here. So, based on what our deck needs, we need to double up on blue a lot for Cryptics, and we need to double up on black because our Soulflayer has a double black in its cost. I should be getting a little nervous about like Blood Moon type of effects. Okay, this is good because now we can either Cryptic or play Resto at end of turn. And if I grab blue of Plains here, then I'll have access to all 3 basics. I shock that into play. Could be Huntmaster. Oh, Olivia. Yeah, that's going to get countered. So I think that we have a couple options here. We could counter and draw, which is probably what we're going to do. But we could also counter and bounce the Raging Ravine, which would set him back a turn. Or 2, actually. Let's draw, though. We're going to pass. Awesome. So, Thought Scour is not a bad draw. Neither is Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, so now we can clear out his removal before we play our Resto. Okay, Kolaghan's Command doesn't do a whole heck of a lot to me. It's going to mostly cover one of his creatures, which is a good and bad thing. Lily, though, is a problem. I say we take Lily and leave all the reactive strategies. So let's see, what could he get with that? He could get the Tarmogoyf, should be an Exile. He could get the Olivia back, which would take him about 2 turns to cast. So I think I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's get Lily. And we'll pass. So based on what he's got there, my Resto is going to take at least 2 removal spells, which is a fine trade for me. I'm totally okay with that. He didn't have the Force in hand when I just Inquisitioned him, so I know that's what he drew for the turn. Got all the information. Alright, Raging Ravine is a 3/3 whenever this creature attacks with +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, so we're taking 4. We need to draw removal for that. But we've got to start getting offensive here. Alright, another Angel. Let's Thought Scour ourselves now. See what we draw. Inquisition, good. Now with Inquisition, we can get the Lightning Bolt, and that makes sure that 2 Kolaghan's Command are needed for Resto, which is going to keep her pretty safe. Now Lightning Bolt, Kolaghan's Command is really good against our Tar Pit, which we have to be afraid of, because that's going to be a total blowout if he can resolve that. Alright, we're going to attack twice here, or with both here for 6. Pass. And at this point I might as well hold the Polluted Delta in hand, knowing that he's got Lilies in deck. I've got just about as many lands out as I'm ever going to need. Especially since I can Snapcaster and Resto, or excuse me, Snapcaster and Cryptic Command with the amount that I've got. Okay, we're taking 5. This is going to be a problem. But if he's tapping out for it every turn, I'm okay with that. Alright, I can Snapcaster now, so I'm going to Snapcaster and Path it when it attacks next turn. Which takes 3 mana. In which case, playing land and attacking with the Tar Pit is not the worst thing. So I'm going to do that. Get 6 in there, put him on a 2-turn clock here. And if he does that plan, which actually he can't, he's going to have to save for removal this way. Not bad either. Alright. We've also got access to Snapcaster and... Oh no, Spell Snare, I thought there was. Okay. And Thought Scour, if we need to do that. Alright, Lily. She is going to make me sacrifice. Response. He doesn't have the 3rd land for Kolaghan's Command, so I know I can do that. I am going to snap. And Thought Scour myself. Oh, awesome. We've got Lingering Souls in the yard. Let's see now. Alright, yeah, and he tapped totally wrong, because I know he's got a Abrupt Decay in his hand, and if he had left a black open, he should have been expecting a Snapcaster Mage. If he left a black open, we would have, he would have no problem killing my Snapcaster, but now he's just straight out dead, because Tarpe is unblockable. Alright, I don't think there's much he could have done. Oh, there's game one. Alright, so what do we bring in for game two? Let's see here. Wurmcoil dies to Kolaghan's Command, but it's not an unfair trade. It's a possibility that we want that. I think our main deck's pretty strong against it. The Spell Snares are a little like, well, we can hit Tarmo. At least we keep those in. Let's bring in the Wurmcoil, and we will take out I think we'll take out a... I don't want to do that. That's the name of the deck. We'll take out a Geist. He's going to get chomped. Faerie Macabre is good against Tarmo, but it's not really worth putting in just for that. I think that maybe Timelies are better than the Geists in this situation, so we're going to do those guys. Sacrifice fodder for our Lily, and we'll give that a shot. Alright, look at that. We got each of the 3 basics here. Not bad. Actually, this is like perfect mana because we can cast Vendilion Clique too, so we'll keep that. Gonna take some abuse, but we can stabilize with the Timely. Oops. Go ahead. Alright, Raging Ravine. Okay, we'll run the Polluted out. And again, we're going to want double black here. And then we can get our 3rd blue source for Cryptics. That being Watery Grave. Confidant, alright. Okay, we really need to draw some gas here because we've got a lot of reactive stuff. And with the Confidant out, we are probably not going to be activating that Timely. Now I can control that because I can shock us down below his life total. Okay, he's only taking 1. I can shock us down below his life total if I need to do that in order to activate the both modes on Timely. So it'll be a trade of 2 extra life for 6. And my favorite trick against this, and he might have it, is to dismember a creature. And you can play the Phyrexian mana cost for dismember so that you do not have more life than the opponent. Alright, so we do not need to shock down because we are just straight up lower than him. We get black, white. Blue, white. Okay. And we'll play the island. Do we want to do this now? Well, we're at the point now where we can double block and trade with the Scoos. I think we do want to do this now. Here we go. Alright, and we are done. Now we can also block and trade with the Bob, so it's gonna change its attacking a little bit. Alright, Huntmaster. Oh, he drew Huntmaster. Oh, that's even better. Awesome. So that's probably the largest card in his deck. He's going to be taking 4 for that. I got a pretty significant difference in life totals all of a sudden. Okay, well, I don't see why not. If we draw a removal spell, not unhappy with that. I see a bolt on one of my tokens blocking the Scavenging Ooze. Bolt the Bob, and then grow the Skoos is what's happening here. Okay, interesting play. Same results, I suppose. Only difference is that now he's got to actually... You know, he'd be better off killing one of my other tokens, because then I wouldn't be left with one, would I? Okay. Alright, trying to get creative. Well, Inquisition's not very good for us. Fortunately, well, he's tapped out right now. He only has 2 green sources, so it's easy to keep this Scavenging Ooze in check. And he's going to want to pass the turn a lot so that he can leave the... he does want the Snapcaster. That's odd. Okay. Maybe he's thinking the same thing. Needing to hold for that doesn't really allow him to play very proactively. Alright, so let's go with Island, so that we have Clique and Thought Scour. And let's pass the turn. Well, I think we hold for the Clique at the end of the turn, actually. Alright. Cool. So we got Huntmaster. Okay. Huntmaster is an interesting card. It's not really all that terrifying in a lot of cases. It's pretty underwhelming for a 4-drop. I really think it's not the best inclusion in this deck. Okay, now here's where our Clique can trade with that thing, and I think it's worth doing. Let's go with that. Oh my god. Yeah, lots of nasty stuff. Oh man, Thundermaw Hellkite. Well, that Thundermaw is bad news for us. Holy cow. He's at 13. I think we just take the damage here. Okay. So yep. Take the damage. And we will Thought Scour ourselves. So we do need to play a spell next turn. Shouldn't be too hard. We're going to be drawing 2 more cards, so I'm really hoping that we draw a non-land card that we can cast. Oh, there's a land. start with. And another land. Oh my god. Alright, worst case scenario. Oh, we have Lingering Souls. No, we don't. That was last game. Shoot. Okay, well, we're going to attack. It's the last thing this clique's going to be able to do. Wow, that's awful. Alright. I think we're done for. Nothing to go on here. Unless I draw a miracle, we'll have to concede. Not literally a miracle. You know, I'll just concede now. He's missing his trigger anyway. Okay, so let's go on to game 3. Alright. Maybe Thoughtseize is relevant here. Probably better off than... Kind of imitates the effect of the Spell Snare. I think that might be good. It's probably better off than Remand. Let's go with that. Alright. Okay, this is not bad. This is good, actually. Let's keep this for sure. Thassa. Okay. Awesome. Alright. What's he gonna get? I've got 4 blue mana symbols in my hand, so there's a chance that Thassa could be attacking during this game. It's probably not going to happen, but just a thought. I think Vendilion Clique is really the best way to get there. Alright, path is gone. Okay. Thought Scour myself. 2 restos in yard, okay. Keep that out there. You're going to want to grab a black-white source. Really, we only need 1 white source, so maybe even a blue-black wouldn't be so bad. I think that's what we do. Grab a blue-black. And we've got the Spell Snare for the Geist that's coming out next turn. Or the Bob. The Bob, yep, I think we want to counter that. Alright, so let's grab a Watery Grave. There it is. And, what do we do here? Do we want to get Thassa going right away? Maybe we do. No, I think we get the clique out first. Gotta start beating. Get some information about his hand as well. So what I'm really worried about is a Liliana, but I know he values the Liliana, and with me having 3 untapped lands, I personally would be uncomfortable trying to cast it right now. So I'm thinking if he's smart, he'll wait. Okay. Response. So what's he trying to protect? That's the question. No, I'm not too worried about losing anything else in my hand, so this, oh boy, okay. Well, do we get the Thoughtseize? No. Lightning Bolt. Snap again, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, now he's gonna get the Thassa. Wow, this is great. We're just picking away at each other's hands. I'm gonna be casting the Inquisition and getting his last card, and we made total top deck mode here. Yep. Assuming that by that lightning bolt is pointed at my clique, I don't see why it shouldn't be. Might as well cause that now, right? Oh, really? Okay, that's a misplay on his part. Yeah, okay. We'll help him out. Make it a fair game. Why was that necessary? There's some confusion here. He does not need to shock that into play, but he did. Now we know. Now I know he's got a forest. There's no reason to play a Sunken Ruins because it comes into play untapped. Might as well hold it and maybe bait him into a Thoughtseize or something here. That was a pretty good top deck. Just talking about how lackluster this card was, and now it's going to beat me twice. Oops. No, that was all about. Alright, so we need a play. Preferably a path. Cryptic Command would be good too. Oh, that works. Oh, yeah, that does work. Okay. Let's untap white mana. Okay. Draw lands. All lands. So it'd be a different game if one of us had a man land out. Which we don't. Alright, I'll play that. Here's where I want my Soulflayer. Flying, indestructible 4/4. Dies to Lily though. Okay, Fulminator. That's a 2/2 beater at this point. Although it might be useful in killing a man land if that does happen. Ah, this is good. Okay, cool. And I think we want to just go and flash it back right away too. It's got a lightning bolt. Yeah, it seems like a poor play. Just lightning bolt one of the Lingering Souls tokens. At least wait until I'm blocking, and you can get 2 of them. Which is what's going to happen here, but might as well draw it out and fog for a turn. Okay, exactly what I thought. Dead, and trade here. I think that's like real good for me, because that lightning bolt could be even worse. Alright, let's L2, draw 1. There's our Soulflayer. Awesome, he's got 0. Do we have any hex? Oh, we don't have the we don't have Geist in right now. Cool. Please do not draw Liliana. Honestly, this is the first time I've actually gotten to cast the Soulflayer in the Soulflayer deck, which is kind of sad, but it really just, there hasn't been an opportunity to do it. I haven't needed it, but I have had it in my hand before. We're going to race. Got him on a 4-turn clock, he's got us on a 6-turn clock. Fine. Another Lingering Souls would be nice. Another Soulflayer would be nice. Can't complain about that. There's very little removal in his deck that's going to kill a 4/4 flyer. And now what we can do too is we can go 2, 3. We'll leave 2 mana untapped intentionally to make it look like we've got a Counterspell on our last card. 1, 2, 3. This one's got flying, so he's dead next turn if you can't deal with that. Good game. Well, there we go. Perfect timing for those Soulflayers. Got to finally see them in action. They close out the game beautifully. So, thanks for watching.